Hi guys, so it's been a little bit since I did a video and I thought today was a great day to film one. Kids are gone, husband's gone, I have no idea where they went. So yeah, thought Erwin, Wally will probably make an appearance too, thought we'd do a video for you guys. Hope you all had a great Christmas and spent it with family and friends, and those of you that don't celebrate Christmas, hope you guys had a great time anyway together. So Pepe's having a hard time. He doesn't understand why people make such a fuss about Christmas and buying presents, and just more people do the Christmas thing than Halloween thing. I told him don't take it personal, but he does because he's a skeleton. So I told him to snap out of it, to, make his fans happy, the people of his posse, to, make them happy. And he came up with this. It's not Happy Halloween. He wrote Merry Halloween. He thinks it should be a new holiday. He wants everyone to sign his petition. Then I told him, we don't have a hat for you. You got a little crazy last night with the eggnog. And so he decided to hang ornaments from himself. And he just thought that he was just so clever. And he asked me how I liked his balls. I told him that was an inappropriate joke, but he said that his fans would love it. Okay, great. I have a ton to show you. I have a finish. Of course I have a finish. Who doesn't have a finish? Haul and thrift store stuff and all that jazz. I'm going to show my huge thrift store find of the week. This might be, Erwin, stop. This might be the best thrift store find for 2016, and it might blow away anything else I find for 2017. I found this chair. Sorry, yeah, Pepe, we're gonna have to move you. I found this chair that I am sitting in at a thrift store. It's a East Lake, I'll get up and just show you its beautifulness. It's an East Lake platform rocking chair. And what I can see, what I found on the internet, it was made somewhere between 1870 and 1890. And it is in pretty damn good condition, except for the previous owner. This is their dog who had chewed. So that is the only damage. It's on this other one as well. So I may look into finding someone that could maybe fix that. But so yeah, let me just show you in all of its gorgeous glory. So it's here in my corner. Excuse me. Thank you. And it's my new stitching chair, but I absolutely love it. The detail is just gorgeous. Somebody said on Stitch Mania that it looks like Darth Vader, which now I cannot get out. So yeah, I love the fabric. It kind of looks like it's cross-stitched. I'm trying to get the right colors with the sun. It kind of looks like it's stitched or embroidered, and I just love it. Love this detail. The colors are very like my marquise piece that I just finished up. The colors, those 4 colors, match this chair just perfectly. But yeah, just love it. It's comfy. The underside is filled with the potato sacks, the springs. So yeah, that's my $70 fine. And I just love it. I've stitched in it. And I was wanting to find a chair for in here because otherwise I was just stitching in my desk chair, which was beginning to hurt my back and not be as enjoyable. So I decided that, yeah, I'm gonna find a chair to stitch in. All right, let me fix this. All right, you're fine. Yeah, you're good. I'm gonna close that though. Is that okay? Does that work? It's darn light. Over the weekend, it was just the younger one and myself. My husband went to San Diego where his brother was getting married, and I stayed here. And it rained basically the entire 5 days that he was gone. But now, yesterday was gorgeous blue sky. It was cold though, and today it's blue sky and it looks warm out. But it can kind of be deceiving. I haven't ventured outside yet today, but I'm just happy it's blue sky and not raining. I don't do that. So, okay, let's just start. I finally got around to framing my check that I won at the Arizona State Fair for $7. Decided not to cash it in, so I framed that. This was a thrift store frame, and I just painted it this gray color. So super easy. So yeah, I'll hang that up and be able to enjoy that I won my $7. Let's just do my thrift stuff because it's all right here. Now, as I was going through, okay, well, hold on. I got a ton of magazines. God, there must have been about maybe close to like 3 dozen magazines that I got for $4. And they were in binders with the little separators. Some were sleeved. I went through them all, picked the ones that I liked. And I have a huge stack of them. I'll probably throw up on Stash Unload. So, went through and put in the binder. Let me get this set up. Hold on. Let's fix this. And put in which magazines I will hope to stitch from. So yeah, now they are all neatly organized. And as I was going through them, one of the charts stood out to me, and I cannot remember whose floss tube that I watched. But they said that their dad was a fisherman, fly fisherman, perhaps. And I saw this and thought of them, but I cannot remember who it was. So if it's you, and you want to stitch this, let me know. So yeah, random stuff you think of. And it also came with, in the back was tucked away, this Teresa Wentzler Egyptian sampler. Which I think is gorgeous. Let's see, where was this? Oh, it doesn't say. So yeah, I thought that was a good score too. Found a new bag for when I go to my stitching group meetup about once a month, twice a month. This had never been used. I know they were selling these at Joann's, and I found this one for $2 and still had the tags on it. And then a few more magazines, other ones that I had picked up. They're Inspirations, that's the name of the magazine, and it's the world's most beautiful embroidery books. I don't know if any of you guys have seen these, but they show the patterns of what you can make. For example, this frog. It's all beaded in embroidery work, and then they give you the step-by-step instructions on how to make it, or if you're going to do sequins, how to string and lay them and stitch them in. So I got 3 of those, and they're heavy. They're big and thick. This one had a cross stitch. That was Wally. Oh my God, Wally, you're killing me. That was Wally. He hit his head. No, back up. Too big. This one is cross stitched, and so maybe I'll do that. I kind of like that kind of look. So got those. Haul. Got so many pretty things. I'm so excited. Okay, there. You happy? So, some lovely person, I'm blanking on the name, sent me a message saying that Snow Flower Diaries on Etsy was having, and still is until December 31st, a 40% off sale of their charts, which are absolutely beautiful. They have Christmas ones and kind of all the holidays, and they're just very unique. And so she knew that one of them was the Frida piece, so of course I had to purchase that. That was a no-brainer. Which I'd probably be on this, but I don't have fabric for it. And then another one was Theodora, and this is like a Halloween witch. So yeah, purchased those. So check them out. That is, yeah, Snow Flower Diaries on Etsy, and I believe the code is Hello 2017. So you go through it all and then enter the coupon code, and then it'll take 40 off. So that was great. My 1, 2, 3 order got delayed, probably due to the weather. And so I was, of course, watching it, and it arrived 2 days later after. Whatever. So got some great kits here. Kelslin, 3 shades of green. It's very ink circles. Again, if you're not into greens, you could always change it. And this only has 3 colors. That's it. 3 colors. But, which I did not know, it has specialty stitches. But there's diagrams on knowing how to do it, and it's only some of the parts. I don't think it's heart anger where I would have to clip it away. So this will be my first specialty stitch piece. So loved that. Lion by Stickendien van der Weehenberg. That's a mouthful. I'll take this out. I absolutely love the colors on this, but I think it would also look cool in solid color or do like a variegated floss. So there is the designer. Is it gonna... But it's called Lion, and I love it. I think it is awesome. And that takes a few colors. Do I have fabric here for something, but I'm not sure what it's for. RETM, the spring, which now I'm gonna have to go back and see what the other seasons are. Loved the birds. love the border because it's not the same all the way around. It's, you know, two borders on each side, yet they flow, they go together. Let me pull that out because it's kind of, I love that some of these charts come with, like, it's an actual, like, picture photograph. So, yeah, love the colors, love that chart, love everything about that. Okay, this is what the fabric was for. So this is 40 count de Bloom. Love the marbling on it. I'm going to have to definitely make sure I'm going to stitch on the correct side, which I don't think there is a correct side. I mean, maybe there is. I'll have to look. I think there is. This is probably what I'll use for the front. But I love that marbling on it. And this fabric is for the birds and the bees, the ink circles. Just take it out of the plastic. Yes, we see your balls, Pepe. Gorgeous. Have no idea what thread I'll be doing this on. On here, they suggest Havana Brown, Gloriana hand-dyed silk. I don't know. I love the idea of doing a variegation. So I think I'm totally sold on that, on doing a variegation. What color? No idea. So, I mean, at least I have the fabric. The fabric's a neutral, obviously, so I could do anything. But this, what do they call? Havana Brown is kind of cool because it looks like it's darks, maybe around the black brown area, and then it's almost like dark teals. And I think that that would look really pretty cool. The only thing, I don't know, they should not put this on the back. I don't think all ink circles, maybe they do on the bigger ones, but I know like the Bad Neighborhood series that I've done, they don't put the stitch count. So I'm reading on the back, Gloriana, blah, 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 2 threads of linen. There are 10,647 stitches in this design, which require 9 yards of 12 ply silk for this count of fabric. Maybe they do that, so if you are doing the silk, but still, I don't want to know that I'm going to have to put in 10,647 stitches. Like there's a comma, people. There's a comma, and not only, they have it in bold. So in case you can't see it, they scream it at you, putting it in bold. But no, I love the design. I think it's awesome. So just got to get the thread for that. So, question. If I want to do this in variegated thread, I don't want to use silk, nothing super expensive. What thread has the best variation that I will see? I have used Weeks for my Remember Me piece. I don't know. The variegation is great, like in the skein, but then when you use it, I find that it's hard to see, at least with some colors. So because I'm doing something dark, which thread is it going to be like? Dinky dyes, but I think dinky dyes are silk though. But what thread would you guys recommend that gives a good variegated color? Thank you. What else? My soulful stitcher buddy, Miss Julie, awesome. She sent me a Christmas gift, which Julie, yours is coming to you Even though we live 20 minutes away, it'll probably take forever to get over to you. But she sent me a ton of fabric, which I am absolutely in love in, and this is going to totally enable me to start some new projects. So we got some, let's see, they're all 28, which I think is perfect. So here's some good neutrals. Sand, willow green, and chocolate. Can't go wrong with those. Antique green and green. And I love this antique green. It almost has like a blue aspect to it, kind of a shade. Steel gray, love it, and antique blue. So that was great gift and totally unexpected. So I was happy to receive that. In the mail was at Michael's, and I don't know, because she's hooked me up with so many wonderful fabrics, and I purchase a couple fabrics here and there when I'm on 123, just kind of back up or see what's on clearance. I got this box at Michael's and decided this will be my good fabric box. I have another box that has fabric that maybe I find at thrift stores, Ada. Not that Ada is bad fabric, but some more of these nicer, the hand-dyed ones that I'd get or whatever. So, already have a bunch of the other ones, Julie, that you have sent me. So those are in here, and now with here, so it's all about organizing, people. All about organizing. Take a hint, Abby. No, just joking. I'd come and see you, Abby, but your weather would totally scare me off. So, but I love organizing. I haven't been medically diagnosed with OCD, but I know I totally have it. When I was younger, it was bad. I would count. My number was 3, was odd. Light switches or counting out stuff, and I worked for a long time by myself, and I was able to stop doing the counting. But to this day, even with kids, I struggle with keeping stuff organized and everything going in its spot at the end of the day, whether it be toys or dishes in the dishwasher have to be done a certain way. So my husband, I think, doesn't do the dishes. He just puts them in the sink. But then I get upset with him because he can't help me and just rinse them off and put them in. But I think he knows I will get upset with him because I won't like the way he stacks them. But I would totally give him points for at least putting them in and having to rearrange them. So, it's all about picking your battles. When I make beds, the sheet has to be the same on both sides and tuck it in all hospital-like. It's gotten bad. It's gotten worse for sure since leaving the fire department. Because I did volunteer so much. I mean, I still kept up with housework and still had my OCD tendencies and cleanliness. But since I'm not volunteering anymore and being home more often, I can see that it's definitely increased. And husband has made comments of me straightening up silverware that's drying. So hopefully it just has maybe something to do with all the holidays, and now that everything is done, kind of our routine can get back into order, and I'll kind of calm down on that. But oh yeah, fun stuff. I finished, of course, another piece. I started the Filigram, the Moonlight piece. Because I make working copies and then I write up at the top when I started it. So I started this on 12/15 and I finished it this morning. This piece is great. It's 7 colors. That's it. 7. I might be, well, yeah, my green piece that I just bought has 3 colors, so that's good. Well, my Nightmare is 1, so never mind. But no, I loved stitching this. I think it just turned out beautiful. The other day when I went to go pick up a frame, I wanted what was shown on this example. It's kind of like a greenish blue. So I will show you. Here is my finish. What is that? Oh, that's the window. So never. Oh no, that's my phone. So yeah, love this. Loved how it turned out. I tend to leave more fabric on the sides just to kind of showcase the fabric. And I did this fabric on, or I did this on 32 count vintage country mocha. Let me bring this over here. We're moving, people. Let's see. Nope. Okay, let's try here. The key, the cat down there, and then there's a cat on top of the house with the old-time antenna. There's a bird here, and there is a little owl. But I love this. I made a post on Stitch Mania that was my... I was understanding the pain from those that have stitched Barbara Anna's All Things Big and Small, because you had that big green hill of hell. Yeah, this was my blue hill of hell. And I thought, oh, I'll just wait until the end and do it all last minute. Hell no. I had to break that sucker up. But I put in the last stitch on the hill and I just did my happy dance and busted out my iron, got my frame ready, and framed that sucker up. So I am thinking that this is going to go here in my stitching room. I'm not exactly sure where. So this wall here, I've left blank for my postcards piece, which I'm like 3 months behind and I think just got burnt out because I worked on it so much to try to get caught up. And I'm doing it on, what's the size of fabric at Hobby Lobby? Like 36 by, I don't remember, but it's huge. It's, I mean, the full sheet of Aida. So I know it's going to be a huge one to frame. So I was going to have that here. But I like the idea of just doing a wall of my cross stitch stuff. So I think I'll hang it and I can always, you know, patch the hole or have my postcards piece hide it. But yeah, I think I'm going to put it here so I can see it. I think it's going to go great against my gray wall. So yeah, have yet to hang my Frida piece, so I definitely have to get on that. I think that is all. Oh, sorry, Pepe wants to come on in. But yeah, I think that is all for this video. I may do another video of finishes, kind of like a year 2016 wrap up, kind of show off. Finishes that I've done, maybe pull out a few charts of pieces that I want to complete for 2017. I'm in Melanie's group, the Soulful Stitchers. which I think I need to update my album on there, because there's some pieces that now I've gotten that I definitely want to stitch up. So maybe I'll work on Nightmare. I haven't done that much work on Nightmare. I took it to, so there's a great website. It's called meetup.com, and you guys should look it up. And basically you make a profile, you select what interests you, if it's cooking or reading or board games or sports or video gaming, and there's get-togethers of people in your area. You go to their homes or you go to a restaurant and you meet up and kind of interact. So I found this group, but they kind of do more quilting or sewing, but cross stitch is on their list. It's kind of like a fiber arts design. So I show up and do cross stitch, and they ooh and ah at my work and say, oh, you know, that's how they started, and then they've gotten into quilting. So they're trying to get me to get into the whole quilting. But I took Nightmare. Let's not show the pattern. Well, like, you'd really be able to stitch it. So that's where I'm at. I think I did this. Going this way, rows. So maybe I'll work on some of this today. And haven't gotten any more on Remember Me, even though I'm so close to be working on, well, I guess I've done the houses. The houses are new that I've started. She's all complete up here. So got the houses, and then there's the big coffin down here with the skeleton and the snakes. And that looks like that's going to be kind of labor intensive because it's all black and it's very intricate. Don't worry, I'll get it done for Halloween, okay? Calm down. But yeah, so I think that is it. Again, hope everyone had a great weekend, great holiday. And I will be back in a couple days, or maybe I'll record later today and kind of wrap up my plans. I don't think I'm going to have any more finishes for 2016. I think this Moonlight piece made number 14. I'm going to have to check, which is way more than what I ever thought. I kind of got my stitching bug back. So maybe March, April. So I've gotten a lot done in a short amount of time. So hope you guys have a fabulous Monday and stay warm. Seeing that most of you guys are in